Kobe Bryant, Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant. Those are usually some of the most common names you would hear when discussing the greatest scorers of all time. But the more and more I look into it, Kobe Bryant may be above everyone else who ever played the game in terms of the greatness of putting the ball in the hoop. So today I will be making the case for the Black Mamba to be arguably the greatest scorer of all time. First off, let me present to you all the eras/decades of the NBA and their average scoring output. As you can see from all decades, the 2000s, which is dubbed the dead ball era for this very reason, has the lowest field goal attempts per game, the lowest team points per game, the lowest pace per game, lowest field goal percentage, and second lowest true shooting percent. While taking that into consideration, and Kobe being the face of the 2000s, what I'm about to break down for you makes it that much more impressive, being that Kobe accomplished all these feats during the 2000s and some during the early 2010s. How about for the 2000s, we take a look at the 6 highest scorers. As you can see, out of the top scorers for that decade, the Black Mamba astonishingly led in both points per game and true shooting percentage. Let's not forget he did that while from 2000 through 2010 was selected to 10 all-defensive teams. 8 of the 10 he was first-team all-defense, while also leading the decade in championships as well. But that's neither here nor there. These speak for his overall greatness and absolute dominance, but let me stick to scoring for today's video. Here, let's take a quick rundown of his all-time total and per game stats. Yes, out of all of the retired players ever, he averages the 5th most points per game. In all-time total points in the regular season, he has the 4th most ever, the 1st most for any guard. In all-time playoff points, he also has the 4th most of all time, 2nd most for any guard. The face of the toughest to score decade ever is top 5 in games started, points per game, and total points for the regular season plus playoffs. Nobody else in his decade was close. How about now we talk at the offensive bag? In terms of skill, footwork, complicated shots, to put it broadly, he was a more skilled version of Michael Jordan who could shoot better.
Okay.
I think MJ is the greatest of all time, but I think Kobe is more skilled than any player that's ever played that I've seen.
I don't think that's.
I think Kobe's more skilled than
That's not a
anybody.
bad. That ain't far off.
You rolling with that?
He's up there.
Well, I understand you agree with Michael Thompson when Michael screams to everybody that Kobe has better basketball skills than Michael Jordan. Do you agree with that?
He does.
I think Kobe better than MJ, skill-wise, yeah. He took everything Jordan did and multiplied it. He did it better.
Crazy is that, and it's no disrespect to Mike, because, you know, Mike is up there as one of the all-time greats, but Kobe mimicked Mike, but he took his skill set to another level. You know, Kobe to me, was more skilled than Mike. Not in no disrespectful manner, but I'm talking about when you looked at all the things that Kobe mastered in his game, this guy would literally shoot left-hand shots in the game, and was serious about it. He wasn't even playing. You know, he was serious about it. So when I think of Kobe, I think of probably the most skilled guy to ever play the game.
Well, listen, Kobe Bryant would have a better chance than anybody on the planet to beat Michael Jordan, because Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan is right. A lot of Michael Jordan's moves Kobe Bryant has, and Kobe Bryant stole, not to mention the fact that the one thing he never stole was that jump shot, because Kobe Bryant is a better shooter than Michael Jordan ever was. That is just a fact.
Either of you guys, if you think Kobe is better than Michael at age 24.
I do. I think all around he's better. I mean, all the different facets that go into the game, I think Kobe is at a higher level at this point than Mike was.
And Sam, you were there during the Jordan years, wrote the book, The Jordan Rules. Do you think that Kobe is better than Michael at age 24?
He's close. It's very similar. Kobe, obviously, he's a much better shooter than Michael is.
Now would be the perfect time to talk about him having the 2nd highest scoring game of all time, behind only Wilt Chamberlain with 81 points. He's the only player in NBA history to outscore an entire team after 3 quarters. And since Wilt, Kobe is the only player to average 40+ points for an entire month multiple times. That's right, Jordan never did this once. Kobe did it a total of 4 times. Kobe is the only player since the ABA-NBA merger to average 50+ points for an entire week. And I could go on and on. How about now we take a look at the players with the most consecutive 35-point games? Wilt Chamberlain has the most of all time with 33. Kobe the second most ever with 13. Now the most consecutive 40-point games. Kobe and Jordan are tied for the second most ever with 9. The most consecutive 50-point games. Wilt, who played all the way back in the 1960s, again has the most ever with 7. Kobe has the second most ever with 4 and Jordan the third most with 3. Notice how Kobe had more than Jordan in 2 of these 3 comparisons. Then after, when looking at the most 40+ and 50+ point games, Wilt has the most, Jordan second and Kobe third. Except when looking at the most 60-point games, Kobe has the second most ever with 6 behind only Wilt. Jordan had 5 tied with Damian Lillard. Then there has only been 2 NBA players ever with 80+ points in a game, of course. Wilt and Kobe. The convo is obviously between 3 players for the greatest scorer ever. But the fact Kobe is there, while playing in his era, which was statistically the toughest era to score in, puts him at the top of the list for me. Tell me your thoughts in the comments and where you rank Kobe, Jordan, and Wilt all time in terms of greatest scorers. I wouldn't be mad with any of them being your number 1. But in my opinion, if those 3 aren't your top 3 in whatever order, I completely disagree and find that hard to believe. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Have a good day, a good week, and hopefully life. Until next time.
You know, Kobe would call me and pick my brains. And it was amazing to know that he did that to a lot of players. He did it to people Kobe was a very intelligent guy, and he believed in striving to be the best. I hate that we didn't tell him how great he really was, because he strived so hard to be Michael Jordan. And when I go back and I look at his videos, and I say to myself, damn, he was better than Michael Jordan.
Kobe is Michael Jordan, just on a steroid. You're talking about skills. All right, what are you talking about? I'm talking about best player. Kobe has 5 rings. What's your argument? All around. And I'm saying all around, Kobe Bryant. Bro, it's LeBron. Okay. No. We're talking about skill.
The most skilled player I've ever seen is Kobe.
Okay. More than MJ?
The most skilled NBA, the most skilled basketball player I ever seen is Kobe Bean Bryant.
Talk about Kobe's bag.
Listen, man. So you got MJ, right? And Kobe took who MJ was, but enhanced the skill set. Had a better handle.
Right.
MJ didn't shoot threes like that.
No.
So Kobe took it upon and added the 3 ball to his game, because that's where the game evolved to. But skill wise, I mean, the moves, the footwork, he had it all.